Your dog's sleeping position is basically a diary written in fur, and you're the only one allowed to read it. Ever catch them belly up like a crime scene outline, or curled into a cinnamon roll tighter than your grandma's blanket fold? Those aren't random naps. Every position reveals how much they trust you, love you, and rely on you. Today, we're decoding the secret psychology behind your dog's favorite sleep styles. And trust me, number 2 is the ultimate mic drop of canine trust. When your pup flops on their side with legs stretched out, it's the canine equivalent of tossing their keys on the table and saying, "I'm home." This posture exposes every vulnerable organ, meaning they feel so safe with you they don't need armor. Imagine crashing on the couch after pizza and Netflix. Zero defenses, pure relaxation. That's your dog's vibe. Science confirms, side sleepers usually reach deeper REM cycles, paw-twitching dreams and all, because their brains finally switch from survival mode to happy nap. Emotionally, this is their love note saying, "I belong here." Ever see your pup mid-dream chasing ghost squirrels while snoring like a truck? That's ultimate security. Drop a comment if your dog's a sideways snoozer. You're basically their fortress with snacks. The side sleeper is trust, signed in drool. Flat on the back, paws in the air, tongue dangling like they just lost a bar fight. This isn't just comedy gold, it's ultimate canine confidence. No dog risks belly-up sleep unless they feel completely safe. Relatable? You walk in after work and there's your dog starfished on the rug snoring like they're auditioning for a chainsaw commercial. That's not laziness, it's loyalty. They know you'll guard them while they power down. Science backs it up. Sprawling also helps regulate heat, so it's comfort plus cooling. Emotionally, it's their flashing neon sign, "You're my fortress." Has your pup ever looked hilariously broken mid-nap? Share your story. Those goofy poses aren't just funny, they're trust at its loudest. The back sprawl is basically your dog dropping the mic and saying, "I've got zero worries in your house." Like this so far? Tap subscribe for more positive vibes. Curled nose to tail like a cinnamon roll, this cozy pose has wild roots. Wolves did it to conserve heat and protect their organs from predators. When your dog donuts, they're tapping into ancient instincts. But here's the twist. If they curl up against your feet or beside your couch, it means they've fused survival with trust. Relatable? You're bundled under blankets with Netflix, and your pup's curled like a furry croissant right at your side. Science says curled sleepers often take lighter naps, ready to spring awake, but the choice to do it near you proves you're their safe zone. Emotionally, it's a balance. I'm cautious, but you're my anchor. Does your dog transform into a donut in winter or after a long day? Comment your cinnamon roll sightings. The donut sleeper is basically the Swiss Army knife of naps. Compact, practical, and still loaded with loyalty. If your dog sleeps pressed against you, or sandwiched with another pet, they're not just being clingy, they're sealing the bond. Physical closeness spikes oxytocin in both dog and human brains, the same hormone behind hugs. Think of your pup plastered to your side in bed, paw twitching, heartbeat syncing with yours. Science says dogs who sleep touching their humans show lower stress and greater calm. Emotionally, it's a furry hug that says, "We're family." Have you ever woken up unable to move because your dog was pinning you like a weighted blanket? That's not inconvenience, it's devotion. Drop a comment if your pup's a bed-hogging glue stick. The cuddle bug is basically a love letter written in fur and snoring. Some pups burrow under blankets like undercover ninjas, only their nose poking out. This isn't just adorable, it's dependency in action. Burrowing mimics how puppies curl into mom and litter mates for warmth and safety. When they do it near you, it's proof you've become their substitute pack. Relatable? You wake up sweating at 3 a.m. because your dog's under the covers, snoring like Darth Vader. Science shows burrowing lowers cortisol and promotes calm, so it's part instinct, part therapy. Emotionally, it's their silent confession. You're my safe cave. Does your dog demand blanket rights too? Comment if your duvet's been hijacked. The undercover sleeper is basically a hot water bottle that wiggles and snores. Some dogs take bedtime shifts like security guards. They sleep with their back against you, eyes toward the door, ready to alert. This isn't distance, it's duty. In wolf packs, some members stayed half alert while others rested. and your pup inherited the role. Relatable, you're drooling on your pillow and your dog is stationed like a furry sentinel. Science calls it sentinel behavior, half sleep, half watch. Emotionally, it's their way of saying, I'll guard you while you're vulnerable. Has your pup ever blocked the doorway or planted themselves between you and guests? Share your story. The guard dog sleeper is basically your private night shift security guard, paid in belly rubs. Dogs napping belly down with legs tucked under aren't in deep REM. This is ready mode. Think of it like humans snoozing upright on a plane. Light sleep, quick to wake. Relatable? Your pup flops in the kitchen like a loaf of bread, ears twitching at every fridge sound. Science shows this posture keeps muscles tense for instant action. But here's the trust twist. If they do it near you, they're balancing rest with loyalty, guarding while dozing. Emotionally, it's, I can relax, but I'm still on call for you. Does your pup loaf nap on tile or hardwood? Comment your sightings. The stomach sleeper is basically an espresso shot of naps, short, sharp, and loyal. When your dog rests their head on your lap, chest, or feet as they sleep, it's intimacy at its purest. They're using your scent and heartbeat as lullabies. You know, it's so relatable. Maybe you're typing away on your laptop and your pup is just out cold with their head on your ankle. Science actually shows that proximity to an owner's scent reduces canine stress and anxiety. Emotionally, this is like the trust fall of sleep. They just know you'll catch them. Has your dog ever ignored pillows just to nap on you? Go ahead and share the weirdest human pillow moment in the comments. The lean-on sleeper is basically love with drool, your heartbeat as their bedtime playlist. Some dogs cycle through 5 positions in one night: side, curl, belly, sprawl, and then repeat. This isn't restlessness, it's adaptability. Sound familiar? Maybe you wake up at 2 a.m. and your pup's sideways across the bed like a furry log. By morning they're curled at your feet. Science says that position changes reflect environment, body temperature, and comfort levels. Emotionally, it's ultimate trust. They're so secure in your presence that they can experiment with all positions. Does your dog sleep like a spinning fan blade? Comment your funniest sleep shuffle stories. The shuffle sleeper is basically the dog version of all of the above, comfort in every form. Some owners panic if their dog chooses a solo nap, but independence isn't a lack of trust, it's actually maturity. Dogs sometimes just prefer cool floors or quiet corners. You know, it's relatable. They might start the night cuddled on your bed, then migrate to the hallway rug by morning. Science shows that solo sleeping balances temperature regulation and confidence. Emotionally, it's them saying, I trust you so much, I don't need to cling. Does your pup mix it up? Sometimes Velcro, sometimes lone wolf? Share your take. The truth is, space can be the ultimate sign of trust. Basically, it's love, with a little personal space. Dogs spend nearly half their lives asleep, meaning 50% of their trust is written in sleep positions. Comment which one your dog does most, then keep learning in our Dog Psychology Facts playlist. Subscribe for more surprising dog psychology that'll change how you see your pup.